Hey, this is the Elmer from iReport. I'm here today with Herb Samme. He just went to Iraq back in March and has been there. He's here on R&R, and we're going to talk today.
So everybody is aware, Herb is actually going back to Iraq.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
For another 4 months. Actually, my boots on the ground on April 2nd. 4 years ago, I'd have never thought I'd ever been in Iraq, let alone right on my first mission. Actually, I went to my son's base and got to walk around his camp, his motor pool, the barracks where he was, and I've been there now 4 months, and now I'm home on leave, and I leave tomorrow to go back. I set out to complete Eric's mission. He was only there 2 months when he was killed. So if I do 6 months, his 2, my 6 will complete his 8-month tour, and that's what I set out to do.
How many people did you run into that knew Eric or was with Eric?
I've actually got, from the letter that we got, the sympathy card, there was over 100 signatures, and I've actually got to thank and shake hands with about 8 men that signed the card, and one of the men that signed the card that I met, Breeze, his handle is, he was actually on the convoy the day Eric drowned, and he said it was one of the most helpless feelings that he'd ever felt, sitting in the truck watching them wash away in that water, and not knowing that he couldn't do anything to help him. I'm enjoying the green and the cool weather. 90-day is like cold weather for me. But these 69-degree temperatures in the morning is just great, and all this green compared to all the dust and the sand I've seen. And I've been handing out cards and buttons ever since I got over there, and meeting a lot of soldiers, and delivering fuel to the bases and supplies, and so I'm doing my part to help support our military as well.
And as I told Bobby before, you're delivering care packages, and so to speak.
Yeah.
It's
so to speak. Yeah, we delivered. There's a mail truck that's on our convoys, and we deliver mail. And I'm sure inside that Connex is filled with some of our care packages as well.
Do you feel safe driving truck?
It's been quite an experience. I never thought that it was going to be as hot as what it is. We've had several IEDs go off. I've been shot at a few times, and seen a few people already killed, which wasn't that. It was kind of a sad feeling, to watch somebody get shot at, but they were shooting at us first, so. Not something that I wanted to see, and not something that I ever thought I would see, and if I don't see any more of it, I'll be quite happy. I don't need to come home with any war story.
How long were you there for before you seen your first incident?
It was on my very first mission, actually.
What does that do for your spirits or your thoughts?
At first I was scared, and then I guess adrenaline took over, and I got really excited. An Iraqi came out with a machine gun and fired at us, and we had set off an IED. Nobody got hurt, and the convoy stopped, and they shot at us, hoping to get us to move again. And because apparently they had another IED set up a little further down the road. And the gunner on the gun truck, I was in the second truck behind the gun truck, he opened fire on the Iraqi that had the machine gun. And when that happened, another guy came out of a building with an RPG, and he turned and fired that 50 cal and demolished the guy and the building. It was one of the loudest guns I've ever heard. They're a powerful, powerful weapon, and I'm glad our military has them, and they're equipped those kind of weapons.
So we'd like to think that Eric was looking over you that day.
Oh, he was watching over me big time. I have him taped to the windshield, his picture. Every time I go on convoy, his picture's taped right to the front windshield, and he guides me down the road. He watches out. He's my guardian angel. I can't think of it. It's something I purchased while I was in Iraq, and I thought it was pretty good.
Bobby, you've done so much for the Care Package Project and our troops. What are your thoughts on Herb going back and what he's doing for us?
I'm proud of him. I'm very, very proud of him. I'm torn because what he's doing is something he needs to do in his mind and in his heart. It's important to him to do this, and I get that. I really do.
Yeah, when you guys started out, this was a mission for both of you, and
it still is.
And it still is.
It still is. Where the Care Package Project is growing to new levels, lots of surprises, lots of things happening. I'm holding down the fort at home, keeping it going, helping it grow with the support of our community, obviously. I couldn't do this alone. And Herb's over there doing his part. And together, we're doing what we can to keep Eric's memory alive.
So you may not be in the military, but you're going to fully support them.
Absolutely. Our son was.
Thank you, Bobby.
You're welcome.
I want to thank you, Jason, for all the videos you've done, and I just want to thank God for getting me home safe.